Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and it is time for Pick a Stack Wednesday. Best day of the week. We are starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain crystal singing bell to raise the frequency, because wow, do we need to raise the frequency. How do you feel? Are you embracing the positivity, or are you sinking down into the negativity? Because remember, there's a split, and you choose every day which path you're going to be on. So I highly recommend you choose the positivity. For example, they totally messed up my front yard, even worse. But I'm like, nope, I'm getting new curbs, I'm getting new sidewalks, I'm getting a new street. It's all good. It's all good. That's how we have to be. Don't dwell in that yucky low frequency energy, whether it's your love life or your job or where you live or money or whatever. You think positive, because these super powerful plasma energies coming from the sun are amplifying what's going on with you. So if you think your health is bad, it's going to get worse. If you think your health is great, it's going to get better. If you feel like you don't have enough money and you dwell on that, you think lack, it's going to amplify that. If your mantra is, I have way more money and resources than I know what to do with, and I can help other people with it, that's going to be amplified. So let's work on that, okay? If you're watching my video, concentrate on the positive and then spread that. Yeah. If you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. We've got 3 stacks, and today we have 2 tarot decks and 1 oracle deck. And each stack has a crystal, and we'll do a reading on each stack. So I want you to intuitively come up with whatever stack or stacks that you want to listen to. I want you to think about your idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world. Again, it's all about intuition, which is why you're looking at me and not the stacks or the decks, because I want you to use your intuition. It is so important, okay? And it's even more important going forward. A lot of stuff is coming. May was a big month energy-wise. June is going to be even more intense. It already is. We have all kinds of volcanoes all around the world going off. Why? Because they are directly tied to the sun. And when the sun sends out these enormous plasma storms, it affects Mother Earth and it affects us. Every time there's a solar flare, I can feel it in my body. I know it before I even look it up. I can feel it in my solar plexus and my sacral chakra. My eating is off. My sleeping is definitely off. So pay attention to the cycles of your body, because our bodies do try to tell us these things. And what do you do about it? Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle. What makes you feel good in the moment? Is it taking a bath? Then do that. Is it going for a walk outside and being in nature? Then do that. Is it going to the beach if it's warm enough? If you don't care, go to the beach. What is going to make you, your consciousness, and your physical body feel good? Apparently for me, it's not eating a whole bag of kettle chips. Tried it though. Oh, they were good. Did not make me feel better. Going for walks really helps though. Also, your pets feel this as well. So Althea has been more whiny whenever there's a solar flare, and Angus is just a little bit off, like when we go for a long walk, and it's like earlier this week we had major solar issues. I had to pick him up 4 times. He was like, no, I don't want to do this, hold me. Okay, taking my dog for a walk, but I'm carrying him. We got to do what we got to do. So what makes you feel good, as long as it's good for you, do that. All right, If you chose stack number 1, you are going to get a reading from the Fairy Tarot deck by Radleigh Valentine. Fairy Tarot deck, Fairy Tarot. If you chose stack number 2, you are going to get a reading from the Animals Divine deck by Linda Hunt. And if you chose stack number 3, you are going to get a reading from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Keepers of the Light Oracle. Are you ready? Let's get started. By the way, today's video is brought to you by the color blue. I'm literally blue head to toe. My toes are actually painted blue. And this background, like the cloth is blue. We've got lapis, which is blue. We got blue feathers. It's like today's a blue day. Not in a sad way, but in a throat chakra way. This is all about communication and creativity. Let's bring it in. If you chose stack number 1, first of all, let's talk about your crystal. Now, this is from my personal collection, but I have lots of apophyllite in my shop, okay? This is apophyllite. Come on, don't focus. There we go. It's a clear crystal. Usually they're a point. This one's actually a castle. There's a castle there. When I ask my guides, okay, what are the crystals going to be today? They're like, no, it's got to be this one, stack number 1, this one. Okay, all right, let's do this. Apophyllite has a high water content. What's blue? Water. And apophyllite has a high water content. That's how it fits right in. So therefore, it has high energy conducting properties because water is a conductor. Okay, we all know this, right? Our bodies are almost 3/4 water. We're batteries. And that's why we need to be drinking water or eating fruits like this time of the year, eating high water content fruits like watermelon. Actually, most of the melon family, very good for us. If you're meditating, putting an apophyllite on your third eye while you're lying down can be very beneficial because, again, there's water in the pineal gland and crystals, and then you have this high water content crystal on your third eye. It's a great combination. So it can help you connect with your spirit guides and your angels and your higher self. It can help, because you're working with it, it can help reduce fears and worries. It can help dispel low frequency energies in a room. So if you want to raise the frequency and make it inhospitable to lower frequency entities and energies, it's a really good crystal. Again, high frequency. And we have a whole bunch of these in my shop. And some of them are small and some of them are pretty good size. And people always say, so is a big one more powerful? Size doesn't matter with crystals. No, that's just humans. The tiniest one could be super powerful. It's all about the consciousness that's inside of it. Just like in humans, it's not the size of the physical body, it's the consciousness. How powerful do you believe you are? Ooh, I'm thinking, okay, we get 2 cards. I'm thinking that's the one, but nope, that's the 2. So in stack number 1, we're doing the Fairy Tarot deck by Radleigh Valentine. And interestingly, now I've used this deck a bunch of times. I've shuffled this deck a bunch of times. 2 cards popped out and they were kind of stuck together, but not stuck together. not physically. They were just together. And they're a pair. So whatever you were asking about, we get the prince and princess of winter. This is a couple. So what were you asking about? Were you asking about love life, soulmate? This is the prince and the princess. Soul family, because this could be a brother, sister, or it could be mates. Now, it's not necessarily the same thing, okay? This doesn't mean fall in love with your brother or sister. So the Prince of Winter, look at this little guy. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? The prince is usually, it's both the prince and the princess are young energies. And the prince is usually like a messenger. My guide said, like an intern. Those guys out there that are working on the street, it's the interns. They're the princes. A lot of times they haven't worked to get to where they are. They've just been given it because of what they were born into. They can be mischievous. They don't necessarily have a lot of life experience. Now, the same goes for the princess. A lot of times, she's born into it. There can be other times when she marries into it. She becomes the princess. But again, there's this young energy. Now, interestingly, these are both, it's kind of an indigo, but bluish. So it fits right in with this creativity and communication. This is communication coming in from young energies. It could be from your children or just somebody younger than you. Indigo children. This is a big indigo children card. So if you know indigo children and you want to know something, ask them, because chances are they know the answer. They don't know how they know the answer. They brought it from out there, but they're going to know. So this is either a yes. There's love here. If you're asking about love in your life, this is a yes. Whatever you need to do to talk to this other person, do that. Either they're waiting to hear from you, or they were like, oh man, should I? I don't know. Should I? Just go ahead and do it. Or it could be two things coming together, or it could be something family oriented, or it can be young people bringing in messages. Now, a message could be verbal communication, or it could be something else. It could be they just do something in your presence. And they don't even know they're doing it. There's been so many times where people have come into my shop or my life and they've done something. They're not even aware of what they've done, and they leave and I go, wow, that was a great message for me. And they have no clue. And we do that all the time too. So sometimes we're the messenger. So this is a yes card. This is a love connection. Yes. This is a family connection. If you're, okay. I know Julie isn't watching my video, but her mom is just about ready to transition to the other side. This is all about that family coming together despite their differences and giving mom that farewell, forgiving each other. Okay? This is family. And sometimes it's physical family, blood family, and sometimes it's just soul family. Not just. I love my soul family. And you know your soul family because you feel so magnetically connected to them. They're soul family. So I'm going to call this soul family. Wow, that was cool. All right. That was stack number 1. Isn't that glorious? It sounds so much better in person than it does on the video. I know this because I listen to my own videos. That was my bracelet. Sorry. All right, let's move on to stack number 2. Sorry about the bracelet on there. I forgot I had the little dangly thing. Okay, so if you choose stack number 2, you are going to get a card from the Animals Divine. I have not used this deck for a while because I lost it. And last night I was moving some things around and I was like, what? There you are. And sometimes, we do that where we put something in a really good place and we're going to remember and then we forget. But then when we find it, it's absolutely glorious. Like, oh, my long lost friend. Yay. So that was a fun moment. All right. In stack number 2, your stone. Nose is itching. My nose itches like every other video. Somebody's got to pay attention. Lapis. This is one of my antlers. Big, fabulous, single pointed, clear quartz, lapis, embracing the whole antler, and then another chunk of lapis here. Lapis, let's see. Lapis is throat chakra, and it can stimulate the higher levels of the mind, encouraging clarity and objectivity. So it's the thinking, actually be over here, the thinking mind, not the right side, which is all the flowy, things are pretty and smell good side. This is the analytical side. It's throat chakra, right? It's communication. It's thought. It can help bring peace. It can help release stress. I'm going to go with that one. Maybe. I was going to say, wouldn't it be funny if there was blue in it? Yeah, there's blue in it. It can facilitate self-knowledge, self-expression, help with your spiritual insights and your psychic abilities, help overcome depression. It helps alleviate migraine headaches. Think about this. Anything that is of the mind, it can help with. So if your mind is, this can help calm it down. And I would, if you have those issues and you want to work with the lapis, I would have it somewhere around here. Necklace, earrings, stuck under your headband, whatever you got to do. I actually have this cute little hat and it has a pocket right here. Like, I don't know what other people would put in that pocket, but it's a great place for a crystal. Isn't that weird? Oh, wrong one. No, you don't go there. Seriously, cards are falling on the floor. All right, all right. So we have 3 cards for stack number 2. The first one that popped out is the Thunderbirds. Now, in this deck, the Thunderbirds is the Tower. This is a big change coming in, but look at that freaking eagle. He's like, wah, here I am. Do you see me now? Eagle. Eagle is the messenger of the Creator. The messenger of the Creator. Like Archangel Metatron. He brings in messages. Not just messages, but powerful messages. A lot of people look at this Tower card and they're like, oh crap, it's the Tower card. Urgh. No, it's the Tower card. Big changes are coming. Earlier I said that these solar energies are amplifying us. If you believe the Tower card is bringing you disaster, it's bringing you disaster because that's what you intended. I'm intending this brings amazing, magical, positive changes that I've been waiting for my whole life. See, isn't that more fun? The second card that popped out is the Mistress of Animals. This is the Knight of Pentacles. The Mistress of Animals. Animals are very powerful. The Knight of Pentacles is powerful. The Knight is on a mission for God and country, for king and queen. The Knight of Pentacles, also known as the Knight of Earth, is a slow-moving knight, but he's slow-moving because left brain, remember all this blue, left brain, he's thinking through everything. He's methodical. He's strategic. The Knight of Air is the one that's just going to go out the gate without a plan. The Knight of Pentacles is going to have a plan before he does anything. Before he storms the castle, he's going to get together with his guys and they're all going to come up with a plan. And it's going to be step 1, step 2, you over there, right? Methodical. So we've got this Tower card, and then we've got this Knight of Pentacles that's strategic and thinking about things before acting. So funny, the light just went off in my shop. Then this third card popped out, another major arcana. So we have 2 major arcanas and a knight. Like, super powerful, you guys. And there's blue. She's wearing a blue dress, of course. This is the card of Rhiannon. Not the Stevie Nicks song, but the song was based on Rhiannon. This is card number 15, Challenge. We've got the Tower. We've got Let's Get a Plan. And then we've got the Challenge card. These 3 cards speak of something coming into your life that it doesn't say it's coming in fast, because look at the way the horse is. The horse isn't running, okay? The horse is methodically stepping, because the horse, just like the Mistress of Animals, this is slow moving and methodical. There's a big change. It's coming into your life. Don't be scared. Be positive about it. And don't try to put your will over this. Like right now I could be like, oh, I'm going to do this and this and this. Maybe that's not the change. Maybe that's not the change. We don't know what the change is. So the way I look at it, and it makes it much easier, is, okay, higher self, what do you got for me? How good can you make my life now? How much better can you make my life now? I'm ready for the big change. Let's bring it. How good can you make my life? I'm on my horse. I'm waiting. Bring it on, baby. It's only a challenge. It's only a hard challenge if you intend that it is. Okay? It's only a hard challenge if you intend that. I know somebody, I got to tell this story. I know somebody, she was just in the other day, and she was telling me the story about a friend who has this 16-year-old dog, and it had to be put down. And her friend was really sad, of course. And she started thinking about how her dog is 13 and how his days are limited and she won't be able to take him for walks anymore. Within 3 weeks, the dog can't walk. She literally intended her dog's pain. So she brought her dog here, and the dog can't even walk on one of its back legs. And, you know, it was trying to go potty out in the yard. And I'm like, why did you do that? You literally I felt it. I felt the energy. You intended that this dog wouldn't be able to go for walks with you. And now the dog can't hardly walk. This is what's going on right now, you guys. It's this power that we have that we don't even know we have sometimes. Or we're like, no, that doesn't apply to me. I'm not special. Yeah, we're all special. So remember, these plasma energies that are coming from the sun are amplifying what we're thinking and what we're feeling. So feel love, think positive. Think, I have more resources than I know what to do with. Thank you. My dogs are divinely healthy. My body's divinely healthy. My business is divinely healthy. I have all the resources I need to be the person I'm supposed to be going forward. Those are the kind of thoughts. If you need to, you print them out, you post them everywhere, you write them on Post-it notes, you put it on your phone, you put it everywhere. Positive intentions. And read them out loud. Say them out loud. Because we are powerful. And this stack is showing us that. Big change is coming for stack number 2, people. Okay? So let's be positive. I don't want to hear anybody saying, oh, I didn't see that coming, with a negative thing. I mean, chances are we're not going to see something coming, but let's make it positive. That was stack number 2. Cool. Can't get enough of that. All right. Stack number 3. We are going to get a reading from The Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. I haven't used this one in a while either. So we shifted from blue to now purple. Can we have one card? Okay, I didn't even finish my sentence. You guys are like on point today. Let's talk about your stone. Don't look at my eyes. Come on, focus. This is a gorgeous purple fluorite. Fluorite. Where'd that rainbow go? There's a rainbow right there. Let's see if we can see it. See right there. Well, it's there. Known as the Genius Stone, this can increase concentration and help with decision making. It can absorb and neutralize negative energies and frequencies. It can help make you more receptive to the vibrations of other crystals. So it's a good one to have, as an amplifier. Although I think with our solar energies right now, we probably don't need any amplifiers. Fluorite can be used with other stones to increase their power. It can be used as a meditation crystal to help energize the body and raise the power of concentration, which is a left brain thing, which is a blue thing. A lot of healers will use this to help with ulcers or the respiratory tract. So I love the shape of the obelisk because it's literally like a laser on this end and a broad, like Sharpie marker, a broad tip on this end. So you can point it and focus the energy, or you can send like a broad energy to a broader space. It's good for arthritis. So if you have arthritis, it's going to raise the frequency and help the body heal itself of the arthritis. So maybe I should just hold it in this hand because I don't have that. Let's look at our card. Beautiful purples. We get the card of Divine Alchemy. Divine Alchemy, Holy Amethyst. It says, move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So this speaks about these sun energies coming in. and how they're amplifying us. And we need to make sure that we are setting our intentions. A lot of times we set our intentions when there's a new moon for the next 4 weeks, but we also need to be doing this with the sun. When there's a solar flare, when you first hear about it or first feel it, set an intention. My body is divinely healthy and healed. My love life is better than I could ever possibly imagine. My finances, I have more money than I know what to do with. My job, it's the perfect job for me. I love my job. I love going to work. I love the people I work with. I love what I do. Where I live, I love where I live. I love my home or apartment. I love my vehicles. Whatever. Set the intention. I love my physical body. When you do this, the universe says, oh, okay, we'll make all those things really good for you. But if you're sitting around feeling sorry for yourself and going, I don't have enough money to pay my cable bill, well, then you're not going to have enough money to pay your cable bill because you put it out there. Every day, we're ordering off of a menu and we don't even know it. So make sure that when you're ordering off that menu, you're using positive energy. It's kind of like how I got Angus. You know, it took us a year to get together. But I kept saying, nope, the perfect puppy is coming to me. The perfect puppy for me and my shop and Althea is going to be the perfect puppy. It took over a year. But guess what? He is the best puppy I've ever had in my life because I put that out there. And the universe said, oh, okay, we'll get you that. Here it is. I'm looking for the book. Holy Amethyst. Okay, these are not in number order. They're in alphabetical order. But it is on page 46, and 4 plus 6 is 10, and 1 plus 0 is 1. This is all about new beginnings. So it says you are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out, not just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. I'm already in that mode. I am clearing stuff out and it feels great. When you move things out, it makes space for the universe to bring you better things. And sometimes you move those things out for a person or to give you more time. You know, it doesn't have to be a material, physical thing. There is a sense that you are moving beyond challenges and forging golden opportunities from stagnant or unhappy experiences. It's important to recognize that you are like a magician at this time, with the ability to use your thoughts, your will, and your actions to bring about life-fulfilling and dream-enhancing opportunities. This is exactly what I've been talking about. We're manifesting. We're not even trying, but we should be trying, okay? If you're not trying, maybe once a day, just set an intention, okay? And then just pay attention. Because what you intend and what you pay attention to, that's what you're pulling in. Like the lady whose dog can't walk now. It's important to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because what you give your energy to will literally begin to flourish. Call on Holy Amethyst to help you focus on golden opportunities. Holy Amethyst and fluorite. That was stack number 3. I feel like that went by really fast. I looked up at my timer and it's like, holy cow. A lot of time just went by and I just feel like it was 5 minutes. But it wasn't. It was almost 35 minutes. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and an amazing week. Put that intention out there. We've got lots of solar flares coming in, you guys. The month of June is going to be crazy. It already is with all these volcanoes. And they are a result of the solar energies. So hang in there. Be kind to yourself. Be Be kind to others. And don't forget, be kind to the animals and the plants. You have a wonderful day. I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. Because I know you're worthy and I know you deserve them all. Mwah. Namaste.